I've been a chronic procrastinator with a terrible memory for as long I can remember. And now I found a game changer. Here's what I did. This task management trick reduced my stress level by 90%. I've tried everything from simple to quite intricate systems. Started with a list in a notebook or a text file, or apps like Remember the Milk and Things. And as a software developer, I have used Jira and U-Track for work projects. And I read various books on task management. I even started developing my own service centered around task management, but eventually I'm abandoned it, considering number of convenient apps and SaaS services available for free or at modest monthly fee. You know, I'm a bit obsessed with this topic, so drop name of your favorite app or service in the comments. At different times, I've hit various roadblocks in maintaining a seamless task management process. Every time you push back a deadline and think, why did this happen? I planned it all out, I had motivation, and yet nothing worked. But I didn't want to give up on managing tasks, and frankly, I had no choice. I have a big family, I have a complex job, and a million different hobbies. Please like this video, it really helps the channel to grow. I've just started this channel, and your likes and support can encourage me to make more. So what I don't like about the popular task managers available today? Well, I'm actually like them all. Each one is great in its way. You can use minimalistic things or feature-rich TickTick, which probably packs in 90% of the features you can stuff into a task manager. But here's the problem. When you list all your real tasks, the list gets very long. And if you read books about task organization and you want to reliably complete big tasks, you need to break them into subtasks. And even subtasks if necessary, within a reason of course. By the way, usually if a task takes less than an hour, I don't break it down further. I might add a checklist for convenience or just write some notes. We've categorized everything, we've set priorities and tags, but how to execute them, in which order? So here we are, faced with a problem that might not seem like one at first. If you have huge, very long lists of important tasks in front of you, you won't get anxious only if you're already naturally a very calm person. And even then, only until you end up with a list of a couple of dozens critical tasks. Every time we try to schedule these tasks, we're definitely going to feel nervous. And it will happen at the worst possible moment. So here where I'm going. I'll take a quick break to let you know, if you want to read what I'm talking about in text form, the materials is available on my personal website, sergeybruhin.com. Someday I plan to add paid content eventually, but for now everything is free. There are no subscription, there are no registration required, so go check it out and come back to watch more. So I gradually come to a certain system, and it's very simple. You can continue using your preferred planning method, but add my tweak. Let's say you have tasks sorted by category and priority. This is available in almost any task management app. And if you manage tasks in a notebook, you probably use something like categories too. So we'll create a funnel, driven the excess every day or even more frequently. Here's what I do using TickTick as an example. Let's assume we have several categories. Essentially, it defines a broader context for a task. So in each category, I set up 4 columns: inbox, next 3, to do, and repeat. And actually, they're just subcategories. So initially, the inbox collects all the tasks of category. Nothing special here. And let me mention repeat column right away. We put repeating task in there, and that's it. They stay there and we don't move them anymore. Generally, the more stable repetitions are, the better, as it reduces the friction to complete them due to psychological reasons. So set the repeats and don't touch them. Just check them in the today view later. So what's next? The to-do column. And there is a strict limitation here. The to-do column holds just one task. The task you either working on now or you planning to do it next. And this is crucial, just one task. Don't break this rule. This is the trick for your brain. Give it confidence and focus at one task at a time. No task switching. You'll have the chance to work on different categories and tasks throughout the day anyway, and put one task in there that you're planning or doing, and that's it. So let's move on the next 3 columns. And on the surface it's trivial, but you'll see how well it works if you'll give the system a chance. In next 3 columns we give 3 tasks that we plan to do after the task in to-do column. Yes, it's that simple. You can pick, change or rearrange them, but there should be only 3. And trust me, your brain will thank you. So you've got the point. Then you open the category. No matter the backlog, no matter broken promises or missed deadlines, you only see your 4 tasks. And you'll already chosen the order in which you'll do them. Plus, when you sit down to work on this specific category, the task in focus is only one, the one in to-do column. You put it there in advance, so you don't need to think again. And if something goes off track, guess what you need to do? Right, move the task from to-do column to next 3 column or inbox and take one of these 3 tasks into to-do. Alright, you get it, you're juggling just 4 tasks. And trust me, it's much easier than constantly scanning a long list of tasks. I'd say commitments, because each task is a promise to yourself or others. Very easy. Complete task from to-do, then choose next from next 3 column and add something from inbox to next 3. Oh yeah, I'm said a lot, but I haven't introduced myself. My name is Sergey Brukhin. I'm a programmer with quite a bit of experience, having worked on many different projects as a freelancer and a full-stack engineer in software development studio. I've been planning to start a YouTube channel for a long time and even made a video in 2019, but I never have a time or desire to continue. But a while ago, I get fired up again by creating videos and sharing useful or not so useful information. And you know, it's still experimental. So if you like this video, please subscribe. I bet you know where the button is. And that's how my task tunnel turned out. After implementing this simple system, my stress level personally dropped significantly. And of course, everyone is different. Someone can handle just fine with a simple to-do list in notebook, while others can keep everything in their head. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. My productivity crumbles without a task manager. So try implementing my system and I'd be very happy if it boosts your productivity and lowers your stress levels. Thank you for your time and bye.